This video covers the IGCSE Biology Objective 10.1.9 on the 2025 CAIE syllabus to explain the complementary shape of antibodies. So let's just remind ourselves about antibodies and antigens. So pathogens have antigens that are shape specific to that specific variant of the pathogen. And this is determined by the genetic material of that pathogen. So DNA, RNA is going to give physical structure. And so these antigens are part of the physical structure of the pathogen. Now, antibodies bind to antigens at the specific antigen binding site. So if we're looking at the Y shape, we're looking at the top of the Y, as pictured here. So let's talk about antigen specificity. So we have two antibodies here. We can see that the antigen binding sites have different shapes to them, and so they're going to be specific to a particular type of antigen. So if we look at the group of antigens, we can see that the shape of the one on the left is going to match the green antigen, and the shape of the one on the right is going to match the purple antigen. So it's very specific to the shape of that antigen binding site on the antibody. So antibodies have complementary shapes to the antigens. Now we know what complementary shapes are. We've talked about this with like enzymes and things like that. So you know what that means. So if we look at the group of antigens that are provided here, and we look at the specific antibody that has been built with a specific antigen binding site, we can determine which antigen will match the complementary shape of this specific antibody. And so we can see that it's the yellow one there, and that they'll match up with the shape because they are shape specific to a particular pathogen's antigen.